Hi there, Mad Hatter here, and we're back with week, I think it's 49 of 52 original card tricks. Yikes, we're almost at the end of the year. And I got Josh, my nephew, here, and thank you for being on the channel. How's it going? Good. Good. We're getting ready for the holidays, and this is a thing I call It's Odd, We're Even. And there's an old game of odds and evens, where if you picked evens, let's say, and then we would do 1, 2, 3, shoot, and let's say, oh look, it would be even, so you would get the points because 1, 2, 3, 4 is an even number. And then if you picked odd, you wouldn't get the point, right? Or I guess I would have. So we're gonna do that with a deck of cards, and we'll get rid of the Joker, and we can give him a couple little cuts here, little shuffles, and you know, we got a mixed deck here, you can kind of see it. And basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you, I'm going to say half the deck. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. You get 26. I get 26. Fair enough so far, right? Yep. Now, that's half and half. But we're going to play odds and evens now. And we're going to keep going until we have, we'll keep a tally of what our score is. And then we'll see what happens at the end. So, you get to pick, do you want odds or evens?
Evens.
Evens. Great. And now you can pick 2, 4, 6, 8, or you just say it.
10.
10. Excellent. So, okay, so we're going to count 10 cards off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just put them to the bottom. And then we'll flip our deck over. So, see how you have an odd number, 3, and I have an even number, 6. So I get a point. Sneaky, huh? So we're going to do that again. You picked evens, so then I have to pick an even number. You pick 10, so I'll pick 2. 1, 2, and we'll see what we get. Oh, Jack is odd, right? It's 11. The Kings are 13s. Ace is 1. So there's more chances of an odd card, I guess. And I got 8, so I got 2 points. 2 zip, right? We'll keep track. All right, now because you picked evens, I'm going to pick odds. Now you can pick a number of 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. What would you like? 3. 3. So we're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got a good feeling. I got an odd. Jack is odd. You got an even. 3-0. Uh-oh. All right. So far, so good for me. But we got a few rounds to go here. 3. So let's see. I think I'll pick 11. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You ready to reveal? Yes. Ace of spades. So I got, that's an odd. And queen is, well, even. So 4-0. All right, let's start over. So let's see. Last time you picked, did you start with even?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we'll do odds. So 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Oh, I have a good feeling. Oh, it's even. And yours is odd, so you get a point. All right, this was odd. So it's 4-1. He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
She put the chair behind me so I could
So that was, what was that? So we have,
Alright, we're good. Don't worry.
sorry, I get distracted there. All right, I'll pick 7. Let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, let's go. Come on, we're going. We're going out. You coming? Wait, are you still playing?
Oh no, I got an even. And he got an odd. Jack. So now it's 4-2, right? Am I keeping track of this card?
Yeah.
Keep me honest here. All right, so that was odds. Now we're going to do evens again. So you can pick 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10.
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got an odd. You got an even, so you get 3 now?
Yep.
4 to 3. He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. 6. I'll pick 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ace and queen. So he wins that one. So it's 4 to 4. And you know what I'm going to say here? It's odd. We're even. We're actually all tied up, ladies and gentlemen, for the final round. This is like the sudden death. This is like the shootout in hockey. We're going to do one more time for everything. You can pick odds or evens, and then we're going to add our numbers together and just do it one time. So what do you got? Odd or even?
Odd.
And then you can pick a number.
For
1,
Bella.
3, 5, 7, or 9.
Let me go up and find yours.
5. And I'm going to pick, what do I want to pick here? I just don't know. I guess 9. So what's 9 plus 5? 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to the bottom. So dramatic. You ready? Reveal. Kings. That means we're still tied. How could this be? 4 to 4. Now it's like 5-5. But wait, leave it there. We're gonna do the shootout. The last shootout. We'll take the top card off. Put it up there. Ready, set. Oh, 4 kings. What are the chances? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all tied up again. It's a stalemate. I can't believe this. It's odd. We're even. Good game.
All right.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Ta-ta for now. Hey there. The topic of the day is tools of the trade. And here we are in my little studio where I make my music and work on preparing my magic. So I'll start with the magic. So if I pull this down, you'll be able to see. I have many of the decks of cards I used this year are on this little tray here, including the French deck, the Bicycle Zero Gravity that I've been using, the Prestige, the B. These are very old. I've had these a very long time. Mick Dillon's Farm, you might remember that. I have a new deck I haven't used yet, the Beach. David Blaine's deck, Star Wars, Capital cards, and a couple more old decks, bicycle decks. American flag deck, the B 1885 that I use for Brahms, bicycle that I use for Brahms, the Prism cards. I even have my, you might remember this from You Don't Know Jack, and the Jack in the Box, Jack-o'-lantern. Some other decks I didn't use yet. I have the Air deck. They're very thin cards. I have triangle cards. And you might remember from the needle lift elevator trick. That's the panel for the elevator. And then the elevator itself, which sort of is it's a folding apparatus that makes an elevator. Anyway, and then the other one was the House of Cards trick, which is another folding, makes a card house. Anyway, you might remember these from earlier in the year. So that's some of the tools of the trade for the magic. I think there's more too, but this is the majority of it. So I'm going to put that down. For the music, you might see some instruments in here. I'll pull this back up a little bit. We can start over here with my acoustic guitar. Oops. So I use this for most of the songs that you've heard this year are played on this. This is my teaching guitar, and it's steel strings. and so it has kind of a bright sound. I got this guitar after my grandmother passed away, so I named it after her. Her name was Elizabeth, so I call this Liz or Lizzie. And so this is on most of the songs, any of the songs with words, or at least most of them, this is the guitar I use. So that's an acoustic guitar. This guitar I've had longer, since 2005, when I went to Spain, and I was able to get this beauty. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's made by Manuel Contreras II in 2005, handmade. So it has a pretty big sound, and so it's got a cedar top. So the top is made out of cedar, gives it kind of an earthy, sort of mellow or darker tone. And then the back and sides are I think it's Indian rosewood, and so sometimes I refer to it as rose. Although I haven't really settled on the name still, as it's still, the wood develops, as the guitar ages, it sounds better, I think. So it's still developing its personality. So that's my Spanish guitar. So that one you've heard, any of the solo guitar music, I use that guitar, and some of the other songs that have a little more guitar work, like Crackin' Up, where I have a little bit of Spanish flavor in there, I use this guitar. Back here behind me, you might be able to see my theremin. See if I can turn it on. So that's a theremin, an instrument invented, I think it was 1919 or 1920, by a guy named Leon Theremin. And it's an electronic instrument that I used on a few of my songs, including Boogeyman, Ghosted, and another one that's coming up I haven't put out yet, but it'll be coming up in a week or two. So I'll be listening for that. And then over here, sort of hiding here, is my keyboard. Some of these were pandemic purchases. I got them when we couldn't go anywhere, like the theremin, it's hands-free, and this keyboard so that I could teach music online. It's a Casio Privia, and it's pretty nice, but things like, you might have heard me play that on the Beethoven card trick. And I fell asleep. You might remember that from the Halloween trick. But anyway, so I played that. A few songs. There's one. Anyway, the song Lift Your Spirits has the piano, and I think there's a few others. Mr. Cool Dragon. So you've heard this piano on there a few times. And I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. This is the studio. Did the guitars? Oh, I have the books over here. So back here, I have the tablecloth. I used a red one at the beginning of the year. Not sure where it went. But I switched to a green one, I think around St. Patrick's Day or something. So I've just been sticking with it. And Mad Hatter Book of Card Tricks, which I use every week. I reference it to make sure I remember how I wanted the tricks to look. for each trick. Now I'm doing the tricks on camera, so there are some adjustments that I had to make, which will be different than if I was doing them for people. But generally it's the same as in the book. And then I have my original works, guitar music, some of it's piano music as well that I've written, and one string quartet. And then all the songs with words are in these two notebooks. So that, I think, is pretty much everything I've used this year to make the songs and the tricks. The tricks of the trade. Sorry, the tools of the trade. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next week. Ta-ta for now.